Iron Man match.
You don't want to have to come back from a multiple fall deficit. That's a death sentence in a match like this.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Scoop slam from behind. Inverted scoop slam.
Big knee. She continues to fight off her opponent.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Smart, attacking the arm. Oh! Counters! And a clothesline.
Cover.
Throws up the shoulder. Clearly hoping for an early end to this one.
First a knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
She flipped that attack around.
She's showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting her own offense in.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure.
Corey, Iron Man matches are all about endurance. How exactly do you win these stamina battles?
It's all about energy management, Cole. You can't push too hard too early. You have to pace yourself and make sure you're getting the most mileage possible out of the gas in your tank.
Uh-oh.
Headbutt!
And here we go. The Boston Crab. Boston Crab, no more.
Crank in the head.
Armbar.
Punishing stretch.
That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
A wicked headbutt. And just, how humiliating. Stepping on their opponent.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. What a press slam. A bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turn.
The bear hug cinched in. Gotta find a way out and catch your breath. Look at this. No quit whatsoever. Raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug. Knew what was coming there. She escapes the attack. Down with force. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Arm wringer in control.
Oof. But here comes the fire. Kick down low, half Nelson applied. Half Nelson driver. This one's a wrap. Good night, everyone.
Cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up. Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Gets driven into the corner. Perilous position for him to be in here. Fellas, we know what comes next. The end. Muscle buster. Oh no. Eyes on the target. Kick down low. Half Nelson applied and dribbled down. Slamming the door shut on this match.
There's two. I guess the shoulder up before three.
I do not know how they got up from that. Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall. Ooh, he fends that off.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Wards that off. What a response.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
No, she kicks out.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Absolutely devastating.
Cover. 2 count. Nah, she kicked out.
Her perseverance is unreal, preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Bam! Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. Spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Caught right on the jaw by an unsuspected uppercut. Looking for the...
We have seen such a physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show.
And now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
There's no way to recover.
Cover! There's two. Later in the match, and she scores a fall. Loving blow.
Hard clothesline, one to the back as well. Back and forth we go. And one more for good measure.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
Is able to avoid heavy contact.
What a headbutt.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
Oh, driving the elbow.
This is just someone saying, I am the alpha in this match.
Into the steel steps.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back. Turns that in his favor.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Oh, man.
And she's defiant in her offense, not backing down.
Yeah, she's able to unleash some hellacious offense to bring things to her favor.
Lands an elbow.
Into the ring again now.
She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights.
On the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Back suplex right onto the apron.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Don't do it.
All the way down to the floor.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin. Driven down face first.
Into the cover.
Oh!
And somehow he's able to gain a fall.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Placing her in the corner.
Forearm club.
And in the late goings, he is still able to distribute an attack.
He is in deep waters, but staying alive and kicking. Scoops them up. Big slam.
Warm up the bus. It's over.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. That fall goes to him late in this match.
Looks like he's saying someone is not on his level.
She retaliates.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Ooh! And late in this match, this savage beating continues for her.
Yeah, it's becoming a dangerous scene for her.
Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
I know this doesn't apply to you, Saxton, but a hair pull's really painful.
I can imagine. Oh, and a mat slam, too.
And now she's being overwhelmed by this attack.
Yeah, and her offense is seemingly ineffective here.
Oh, and it's reversed.
She finally creates some more offense for herself.
She's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it.
Defense from him. The WWE Universe standing at attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point. Getting set up in the corner now.
Slamming their opponent into place. Curious to see what's coming next from the second rope. Beautiful splash. Focusing their attack on the arm.
Applied. Well, that came to an end with an abrupt punch.
The target's been acquired once more. Laid down with a powerbomb.
Right on target.
Cover. 2 count. And she's just scored a fall here. What a shot.
As we're set up in the corner of the ring.
What a forearm smash. Running knee. So much pain inflicted in this match.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. This is excellent, just denigrating his opponent, showing who's the superior competitor.
Wicked clothesline. So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health, too.
Cover! 2. And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall.
Scoops them up.
Slam. Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Cover! 2. Well into the match, and he picks up the fall.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, did you hear that?
Able to save herself there. Timed his defense perfectly.
Like a brick wall running into you.
And he's still managing to rally some offense. offense.
I thought his tank was emptied a while ago, and he has proved me wrong.
Power slam. Good night. Dropping the elbow. He's in complete command here.
He's giving it his all, that's for sure. Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin. Driven down face first.
Oh, stomping away. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
She's failing to put up any resistance here.
Can she recover from this? That's the question.
Earth-shaking power slam.
This could do it! He scores the fall, showing great stamina now. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Oh, my Lord!
Hoisted up and a big scoop slam. Picking up steam here.
Big splash.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Cover! Two! He's in deep waters now, but gaining that fall proves he's still got fight. And he's going all out, not holding back now.
Yeah, this is exactly what he'd hoped for. She's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, now she has an opening to get back into this match.
That'll rearrange the spine. Driven into the barricade. Oh, right to the jaw. And now we have reached past the quarter point of what will be a long night for these superstars.
And there's a lot of game left, but this already feels like it's a runaway train.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Target quiet. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Ready to strike! Basement forearm. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Are we about to see it again? It's over. You can't survive that again.
Cover! Two. He's able to get the fall here.
them up.
Just a massive slam.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. He got it. Scored the fall. Targeted stop to the arm. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Kick down low, half Nelson applied.
Half Nelson driver. Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Cover! 2. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
As the arm wringer.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face. Mention up, good driver.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Kick to the body. What's in store here? Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
There's 2. And she manages to get a fall.
What a boot. Got the full Nelson.
Slam! Will it be? And he gets the fall. And she quickly turned that around. Headbutt. Turn it around with a reversal. Oh my! And he's clearly on his last legs now.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Oh, turnabout is fair play, gentlemen.
2. And she gets the fall. She can't possibly take any more.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh my, sent flying.
dodges out of the way.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can at least break up this punishing hold.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Look at this.
So ruthless.
Will it be? He's got a fall in the back.
She dodges out of the way.
DDT! We have to be nearing the end of this one.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Forearm smash! Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Cover! 2 count. So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall.
Chop block without warning.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch. Extremely painful hold there. Connecting on the DDT. Cover! There's 2. He kicks out at 2.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Lights out. DDT connects.
Situation took a turn for the worse there.
She's had flashes of control, but not on that one. What now?
Belly stop. Oh.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
2. He gets the late fall.
a small of the back.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
And she's returning fire.
She might be waking up. Kick down low, half Nelson applied, and
Half Nelson driver. That finally has to slam the door shut and end this. The cover!
what? You gotta be kidding me! This is amazing!
Sent right into the corner. Superstar top rope.
Oh,
Wrap
no.
him up, lift him up. Here it comes.
Do it!
Muscle buster. Will this be enough? Getting a fall under her belt here.
Measuring it up one more time.
Down with a powerbomb.
Delivered again. Just end it now.
2. She gains the fall.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Has her opponent down.
Forcing her to break the hold here.
Submission applied too close to the ropes. Could be a critical mistake.
Scoops up their opponent. Big slam. Now on the run.
Connects. Saw it coming. Ah, boom. Forearm smash.
She's firing up. Getting the crowd behind her. DDT. Driving down with the axe handle.
Wow.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Devastating impact to the back.
Cover. 2. She got it. Sheer the fall. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Uh-oh. Backbreaker. Here's a cover. Could be it. Add that to his score. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Trying to go for it again. Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
Cover! 2. Cheers the fall.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Scattered. Now can capitalize. That should do it right there. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
What a match.
That can make an opening for her.
Hoisting up their opponent before a backbreaker, but there's more work to be done. A second.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Go for the arm bar and a... Oh!
Focus on the arm here.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
And the cover. And it's enough to earn him the fall.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Push their opponent's legs. And
on that counter. Buster!
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Kick to the body, what's in store here?
dribble down. Dishing out the big guns once again.
2. And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
Scoops them up. Big slam. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
There's two. A big fall for him there. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
She's just looking to survive now.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
She counters it.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Quick look at the clock tells us we're past the halfway point in this match.
Let's see if we witness the comeback of the century or the newest embarrassment of the year.
And she's still finding the energy to remain on the attack.
She appears to have all the stamina to go the distance.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Ooh!
To reverse it. Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh, clothesline. Bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of them.
Uh-oh, this hold is locked in and she might give up a fall here. The pain's too great. That's it.
She gets around the attack.
And an answer from her. Oh, boom.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Are we about to see it again? This has to be the one that ends this.
Cover! Two. There it is. She scored the fall.
Big blow to be felt throughout the arena. Boom! Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
And into the corner he goes.
Turns it around.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Hits it again, and that's gotta do it. Cover!
There's two. He picks up the fall. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
These two showing how well they know each other.
With a Michinoku driver.
Two count. And he fights it off.
So close. That could have been it. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Measuring it up one more time.
Did you hear that?
Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
Two. She's able to get one there. Oh, what a club.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Bang. He finds a counter.
Elbow drop, big time.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas. Evasive maneuvering there.
time for him to be on the defensive.
His night might be nearing the end if he can't mount a comeback. Big time power slam. Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Using their boot on the throat in the corner.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Great ring awareness saved him. Boom, DDT.
Cover! He breaks the ref's count after one.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Oh.
Ripping their opponent up from the canvas and locking in the torture rack submission. This is
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
What a face buster.
Man, that was a hard landing.
Kick to the body. What's in store here?
Driven down.
That has to be the one that ends this.
Is it enough? The cover! Well to the bench, and she gets the fall.
Kick down low, half Nelson applied and driven down. And this has to be the end of it.
Is it enough? The cover! Two! And she picks up a late fall.
Ooh. Devastating elbow.
And she's tilting this fight in her favor.
She's in the driver's seat now.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to...
No. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
That's really leaping before you look.
Could be a tide turner in this match.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Cover! 2 count. And that will be a fall for him.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
She fights back with the counter. Oh, boom! DDT!
DDT delivered.
Is it enough? The cover! There's 2. She gets the fall.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Into the full Nelson.
It's cinched in deep.
Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Hellacious power slam. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
That has to be the one that ends this.
2. And he gets the fall.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Oh, no. Eyes on the target. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Cover. 2. He scores himself a fall. Pin drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
The situation gets worse for her with every attack.
Her odds are getting worse by the minute. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
Crank in the head.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Clothesline! Off with their head. And she's still fighting back, even through all the pain.
She had the advantage here.
Ooh, he saw it coming. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter. Propped up in the corner. Superstar top rope.
Oh, no.
Lift him up. Here it comes.
Do it.
Buster.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Kick down low, half Nelson applied.
Half Nelson driver.
This has to be the one that ends this.
2 count. What a kick out at 2.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm. Turning the tables.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Oh, look at this amazing power.
Press slam. piercing elbow drop. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Lands a timely reversal. Ooh, oh. Ooh.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Look out!
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Whip back into the ring. Cover here. Adding to her score, late into the match. Wicked chop. One step ahead there.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining the foothold. Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Here comes another one. That's it. That finally has to do it.
Is it enough? The cover! There's two. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Big clothesline.
Vicious. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Cover! Two. He went for it and scores the fall.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Here we go.
Ready for the giant swing. The giant swing. Manages to slip out of the way. What a chop!
DDT plants them, and he's being pushed even more to his limit than anyone could have ever expected.
Talk about a sobering realization for him. He's just as far gone now, too. He avoids the contact. Oh, what a clothesline. Big splash.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Brutal club.
Oh, ease. She knew how to evade that.
What a counter. Beautiful suplex.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
With a crucial elbow. Caught with the boot. Just under a quarter of total time remains in this Iron Man war.
Hopelessness has to be settling in now, down by so many falls. It'll be a miracle to turn the tide. Scoops them up. Big slam. Hits it again, and that's gotta do it.
Cover! 2. Deep into this match, and he's able to get the fall.
Military press!
To the face. What a redirect.
Backslide, shoulders down. Cover.
And she scores the fall.
Able to slip out of that one.
He's attacking without consequence now.
He's really hit another gear, and he just can't stop. DDT!
Stretching out the knee. A lot of damage being done here.
Elbow right to the knee. This is a war of wills at this point.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank.
The target's been acquired once more. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Cover! There's two. Shoulder up before three.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive. I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed.
Go for the arm bar and up.
Just stretching out the arm.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
The arm absorbing the damage. The shoulder absorbing serious punishment.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Look out! Diving shoulder tackle. And the cover! And she's just scored a fall here. With the counter.
He's finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
Is it enough? The cover! And there he goes, scoring the fall.
Drops the elbow.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Oh! Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Scoops them up. Big slam. And this has to be the end of it.
Cover! Two! He got one. He racks up a fall. Power slam!
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
The damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Ooh. And she's eating a lot of heavy shots here.
Yeah, this is a real predicament for her.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
She's also reversing the momentum on her.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down. Oh, man, spine-crushing impact.
And she's able to inflict more damage there.
If you're hurt, you've got to be looking to deliver the knockout soon.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Kick to the body, what's in store here? Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Two! Going to the match, and she gets the fall. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Mounting. And Strong impact. Producing a trampling.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Laying out with a power slam. Counter. Solid cutting. Shoulders down. Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap. Reversal. And that turns things around. Bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of them. A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to not allow that.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
He scores the fall there. Running power slam.
Uh-oh. In position. Waiting for an opening.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Two. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
You have to wonder, what more does she have left?
We have reached a whole other level here.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Clothesline.
This is how a real superstar conducts himself.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
He's definitely taking advantage here.
And he's looking unstoppable right now.
Just disrespecting their opponent in the corner.
Boot right in the jaw. Oh, look at this. Boot right in the throat. She's vulnerable. Up on the top turnbuckle.
Big shot connects. Precarious position on the top turnbuckle. Not a lot of real estate to work with. Look at this power.
Suplex.
Deconstructing the knee there.
Clock is really a huge factor now, gentlemen.
Considering the clock and the scoop. Scoops them up. Big slam. Delivering again. Just end it now.
There's two. And here's the fall.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Narrowly escaping there.
Caught with a clothesline.
Now positioned out of the top rope.
With the head trapped, both legs hooked, we know what's coming next. Muscle buster.
We got a cover. He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count. Clothesline after clothesline after clothesline after clothesline.
And one more for good measure. jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
The target's been acquired once more.
Drop down. Dishing out the big guns once again.
2 count. And she gets the fall.
And he avoids what was coming.
Oh, my God. He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He is really being taken to task here.
Countering that offense.
And he isn't looking helpless anymore.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own raid. The splash. Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
Scoops them up. Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
2. And he scores a fall.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the
Flawless takedown.
And he turned it around.
Military press.
And it's like a switch has been flipped on for him.
It's like a switch has gone on, and he's possibly ready to finish this. And face planting them into the canvas. Elbow drop. Legs are hooked. I think we know what's next.
We're going swinging.
Yes.
And she reversed it.
Caught with a DDT.
Bang! Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Uh-oh.
Not so fast. Reversed into the hip toss. Oof! Back elbow puts a stop to things.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
And the waning moments are ticking away right now. She countered that into her own offense.
Oh, what a clothesline. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
He answers right back.
Showing no sign of respect for his opponent.
Clothesline!
Scoops them up. Big slam.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
2 count. Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, power slam.
What a counter!
Kick down low. Half Nelson applied and driven down. Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
Makes the cover! Got it. Through the suffering, still gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Super
to mind in an Iron Man match, guys? It's obviously a battle of physical strength and stamina, but I think mental toughness is every bit as important.
Definitely a battle of wills here, Byron, no question. Byron, think of the great Iron Man matches throughout history in WWE, from the first one between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels to Triple H and The Rock, all the way up to Sasha Banks and Bayley.
These classic matches are deeply personal and serve as a bare-bones test to decide which superstar is the best.
The first fall in a match like this is essential. You want to get that right away while not expending too much energy off the bat, because you have to survive the full time.
Well, some competitors work on high-intensity interval training and sustained cardiovascular power so they can execute offense no matter what point the match is in.
Ouch. Headbutt to the back of the neck. I love this. Here we go. A giant swing.
The giant swing! I don't know if they even know where they are right now.
Up is down and right is left about now, Saxton.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Looking for the quick pin. And she kicks out.
Early attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Mella just can't seem to stop this offense.
Carmella's got to slow down this assault.
Stomping down.
A true test of wills, the Iron Man match is an incredibly taxing trial of the human condition. Oh, man.
Back into the ring she goes.
She managed to avoid that offense. Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out. Has their opponent down.
Camel clutch. Great way to break it. And Mella now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
Mella needs to rethink her strategy now.
And a man slam. She's been slowed down yet again.
In an Iron Man match, you have to worry about two things: your opponent and the clock. I think this is a good pace so far.
An Iron Man match is just as much about scoring pinfalls as it is endurance. Corey, do you think that's enough to get the win here?
Cardio is an extremely important part of an Ironman match. If you empty your gas tank with too much time left, you're going to be at a tremendous disadvantage for the rest of the night.
Stop right to the belly. He's taking control of the proceedings here.
Yeah, he's as fired up as we've ever seen him.
Cuts the attack off.
Carmella's showing she's not out of it.
She's still in this thing, trying to fight back. Back in the ring.
A bit of hot dogging from Carmella here. Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think the scoreboard's about to change.
Bear hug! Well-placed elbow will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Some fight left.
Arm wringer. Punch to the face.
And Carmella just made her opponent look absolutely foolish with that offense.
This could do it! No, he gets the shoulder up.
Extraordinary.
And a befuddled look comes across the face of Carmella. She doesn't understand what just happened.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for it. Cone of silence submission is locked in.
It's locked in. He's got to be looking for... Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Showing incredible reflexes here.
What a clothesline! Ouch! A lot of damage taken on by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
Ooh, yikes! That'll either wake you up or knock you out.
She kicks out with force.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
This is just ruthless.
torso area, taking the punishment. And she anticipated what was coming.
That brick wall running into you.
And Mella now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
Mella needs to rethink her strategy now.
Scoops them up. Big slam. Carmella's in crisis. Cover.
2. And she's still in the game.
Mella absolutely showing great fortitude. Now she has to clear any cobwebs.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
Insulting. Uh-oh. Backbreaker.
She turns it around with the reversal. Carmella way up top.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Sliding back into the ring.
I love it. Carmella just humiliating her opponent now. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
No way.
Crashing to the floor.
A bold decision to go high risk there, but it completely backfired.
Took devastating damage, and that's going to linger for the rest of this match.
This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
He'll take things into the ring.
This is great. Just mocking his opponent here.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Carmella with a super kick. Feeling celebration coming.
Looking for the pin. And got it. The fall is hers.
He saw that one coming.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Stop in the arm.
Boom. Ooh, elbow strike. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Scoops them up. Big slam. Carmella's in crisis. Cover.
2 count. An important fall for him here.
What a shot. Sent hard into the corner. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
And now looking even worse for wear.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today is not one of them.
And listen to this place. It knew what was coming there. Single leg drop kick.
Oh man, we all know what's coming here.
signs of life in this one, not done yet.
Yeah, and Carmella might be coming to grips with how much more she needs to do to end things.
She had that scouted. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Fired with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Listen to this crowd, dropping these competitors to leave everything in the ring.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
Slips up their opponent, massive body slam. Now on the move. Oh, wow. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
The cover. Adding to his score late in the match. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Put down face first.
Will it be?
I think so.
She's able to get one there.
Carmella with a super kick. Will Mella put her away?
Goes for the pin. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
millimeters.
And Carmella really thought she had her there. Really was expecting the count of 3.
And Carmella with a takedown looking for a... Locked in.
It's locked in. Could we be looking at a fall?
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Effective. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Carmella's in crisis.
Cover. 2. Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match.
The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war.
Oh, he scattered that one. Just like that, she turned it around. Punishing power slam. And Carmella continues to get roughed up in this match.
It is crucial for Carmella to fight through the pain right now.
Military press.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Goes into the corner.
Dragging them out. There's the slam. Setting them up in the corner. What does this superstar have planned? Gonna climb to the second rope. And a huge splash.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Boom!
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting.
Mela just can't seem to stop this offense.
Mela's being systematically worked on.
Driven into the steel steps. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Ooh.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Will it be?
I think so.
And he scores the fall. Clubbing blow.
Oh, my God.
Boy, that's the score now. And still in this.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
And scissor. To the abdomen.
Stomping away. Endless stomps in the corner. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Oh, he flips that around.
Scoop slam. Now hitting the ropes. Here they come. Big splash.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Cover. 2. And that fall will get added to his score.
Oh, my.
Will it be? Deep in this thing, he gets the fall.
She saw that coming.
Single leg drop kick.
They say anything can happen in our business, but I have a feeling a real miracle is going to have to occur to turn things around in this one. Nice job dodging contact there. Got the full Nelson.
Slam! And Carmella continues to get roughed up in this match.
Yeah, Mela is looking overwhelmed at this point. She needs to create some offense. Hoisted up and now draped across the top rope. Big boot. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Oh, predicted what was coming. Gets herself out of harm.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
Oh my gosh, but if she taps out here, it will tap out. There it is.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
drop.
Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it. Ooh, back off, you stank. Yuck.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Forearm club. Whoa, stiff headbutt.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
Back suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness.
Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. Mela just can't seem to stop this offense.
Mela's being systematically worked on.
Leading her into the corner now.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Oh, what a response.
She finally finds it.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence. Trying to fight out of this submission.
There could be and she lets go of the hold.
maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
That could finish off Carmella.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Lands the elbow. And he counters.
Looking for the...
Power with a sidewalk slam. My goodness, that'll stop anyone.
And gets tossed back into the match. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Huge splash in the corner.
What a reversal.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall. Nasty stop of the arm.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! And Carmella getting broken down here again.
It is crucial for Carmella to fight through the pain right now.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. She's struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission.
The Iron Man match is put.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Using their boot.
Saw an opening and took them off their feet.
From the middle rope. A splash.
And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. And Carmella with a takedown looking for locked in. It's locked in.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Oh, that's got to sting your back. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Here's a cover. Could be it. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
And there's Carmella able to go on the offensive once again.
Carmella is clawing deep in her arsenal to try and end things.
From the top.
Piercing elbow.
And now Carmella looks in control.
We might see some moonwalk into the pay window soon. He averts the offense.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Looking for the submission move.
There it is.
The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their trouble. He's just looking absolutely bullied right now.
He's staring adversity right in the face now. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
And Carmella with a takedown looking for code of silence submission. It's locked in. And he's got to do anything he can to not.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Off the ropes.
Knee strike. But the ref caught it. That's a good heads-up call right there.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Submission locked in tight here.
We might
Taps out from the excruciating pain. Escapes out of that attack. Just a nasty headbutt. Power slam.
It is crucial for Carmella to fight through the pain right now.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
Look out!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing. Sent straight into the post. Just vicious.
And now thrown back into the ring.
She turns that attack away.
This could do it! Adding to his score late in the match.
Check out this power in the corner.
Snake eyes! Boom! Another damaging attack on Carmella.
Yeah, Mella is looking overwhelmed at this point. She needs to create some offense.
She gets bounced into the corner. Oh, she manages to reverse it. And she manages to get a fall.
Good golly, Miss Mother. He just flipped the script there. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Oh, jelly legs about to stumble head first into danger.
Down with force.
Oh, what a quick answer. Head scissors. Round and round we go. This went for the highlight reel. And Carmella's still pressing on as this match takes its toll.
It's just been a tremendous effort during the whole duration of this match from Carmella.
Scoops up their opponent. Slam. Now on the run.
What a splash.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Setting their opponent up on the ropes. What is the plan here? Oh, this is going to be nasty.
Slam. Turn the lights out.
2. He gets the late fall. That can make an opening for her.
And Carmella with a takedown looking for
The cut of silence.
It's crucially finds a way out of this hold. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. Carmella is looking overwhelmed at this point. She needs to create some offense.
The action spilling in our direction. In a well-timed counter.
Good defense there.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Attacking the knee. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Big boot.
Now their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
Oh, look out. Big splash.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The call of silence.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall. Letting go over hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Hit the ropes.
brutal knee to the side of the face.
Right to the spine. And we've just come across the midway point to this Iron Man bout.
I don't know how anyone can begin to formulate a plan to get back in this match when they're down so big already.
And he retaliates.
He's pushing back now.
Oh yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
Got the knees up.
Single body drop kick. Clubbing blow to the back. And a ring move from Mella gains her the advantage.
Mella's really taking command here.
Just attacking the legs.
My goodness, is this even legal?
I don't think so. My God, enough!
Facebuster. Man, that was vicious. Into the cover. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Carmella with a super kick. I feel a celebration coming.
Makes the cover. Ready to score. Late into the match.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a...
And the rope provided for the safety here. All measured up. Oh, drop kick to the spine. Carmella is having her way here.
Mella's really...
Will this be enough? They put it on the board. Shears the fall. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Connects on a kick. Strikes with a kick. And now she is really taking over.
She is on a roll now.
Duck count potato. And there's Carmella able to go on the offensive once again.
Yeah, Carmella finding a way to get where she wants to be, a way into the driver's seat.
Stomp to the gut. Place him in the corner here. Put him on the top rope.
Soaring through the sky.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Tossed back into the ring.
Able to save herself there. Military press.
Shoulders down. And somehow he's able to gain a fall.
Getting out of harm's way.
Fighting back with everything she has.
Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
Getting a fall under her belt here. Working on the arm.
Fast thinking saved him there.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Up high. Look out.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Whip back into the ring. Driven down. Dropping the elbow. And Carmella getting broken down here again.
It is crucial for Carmella to fight through the pain right now. Oh, man. Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Carmella's in crisis.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. He scores the fall, showing great stamina now.
Like a brick wall.
Shoulders down. And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall. Swinging away from Carmella.
Carmella's got to slow down this assault.
Sending her up on the top rope.
This is too far. This is too far, but it'll end it all.
Slam for
Doing everything she tap out.
Trampling the opposition. And Mella now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
Carmella's got to slow down this assault. Scoops them up. Big slam.
That has to be the one that ends this.
Cover.
There's two. Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. And if this crowd knew any better, they'd be giving him a thunderous ovation right now.
Here we go.
Ready for the giant swing.
Yes.
And Carmella getting broken down here again.
Yeah, Mella is looking overwhelmed at this point. She needs to create some offense.
And she reversed it.
Carmella showing she's not out of it.
She's trying to get her bearings back now. Flying. Through the air. And connects. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
We got a cover.
She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Power slam.
Boom, what impact. Oh, what a headbutt.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first.
She dodges out of the way.
Driving face first.
Something big is coming.
Reversal. Well scouted.
Oh! Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of them. Pivotal moment. That's it. That's a tap. Takes out the knee.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas.
Another damaging attack on Carmella.
Yeah, and it's a bad time for Carmella to be in such a state of woe. Big time power slam.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Scoops them up. reverses. Cover.
There's two. That fall goes to him late in this match.
Ooh, what a nasty headbutt delivered. And what now? Oh. How disrespectful is this? Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. Scoops them up. Big slam.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Two. And he just pulled through to score a fall here. Oh, what a club.
Hellacious power slam.
Another damaging attack on Carmella.
Yeah, Mella is looking overwhelmed at this point. She needs to create some offense.
Ooh. Mella just can't seem to stop this offense.
Mella's being systematically worked on.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Is it enough? The cover. Two. Deep in this thing. He gets the fall. Broken down here again.
Yeah, and it's a bad time for Carmella to be in such a state of woe. Scoops them up. Big slam.
That could finish off Carmella.
Is it enough? The cover. Two. Hangs on by a thread.
Carmella may have just used up that last ounce of stamina to kick out there.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. Slam.
This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes. Oh my gosh! One hand!
Arm wringer.
Their opponent gets countered with a right hand. Oh no. Eyes on the target.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for the...
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
From the top. Nice handle connects.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Oh, that'll send a shot down your spine.
She got it. She earned the fall.
And stays one step ahead.
Clothesline. Bang.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas.
Oh, she retaliates. Waiting to strike.
Brace for impact.
And there's Carmella able to go on the offensive once again.
Yeah, and Carmella might be coming to grips with how much more she needs to do to end things.
That's a big right.
Targeting the stomach. Oh, look at this amazing power.
And got it. The flawless curves.
Takedown, looking for...
Made it to the ropes and found a way out. Face plant. Shoulders down.
And she manages to get a fall.
Takedown, looking for...
Locked in! It's locked in!
Is it tap out time?
If he taps, he'll be in a worse position.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Underhanded face rake throws off the attack. She knew how to evade that.
Mat slam. And we can say we've now got into the fourth quarter of regulation time in this Iron Man match.
And there is a very steep deficit on the scoreboard. This thing is all but won, I think.
From the middle rope. Crash landing.
Powered them up. No. Here come the punches.
Fighting out. What a drop kick.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Every counter being answered with another.
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Not looking good. In this position.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
And again, and that's gotta be it.
Cover. There's two. Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here.
Thunderous power slam. Has their opponent down. Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, no. Strongest flag.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Scoops them up.
Just a
collapses. Is it enough? The cover! 2.
He's in deep waters now, but gaining that fall proves he's still got fight.
Looking for the
Power with a sidewalk slam.
And Mella now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
Mella needs to rethink her strategy now.
Drops the elbow.
And Carmella getting broken down here again.
Yeah, and it's a bad time for Carmella to be in such a state of woe.
Read that one.
Carmella showing she's not out of it.
That could be the 180 Carmella was looking for.
Oh, look at this amazing power.
What a press slam.
She's all out of sorts here, unable to defend herself.
Yeah, she's got to try to find an opening here.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Oh, just insulting.
From the top. Cover. 2. Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Going for the cover. Well into the match, and she gets the fall. Oh my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Buster.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
Silence. She gets it locked in tight here.
We might be getting a
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Falls for the second rope.
driving down.
Incredible impact from Mella.
We might see some moonwalk into the pay window soon.
He counters with a great reversal.
He's managing to get some control back now.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match?
Evades the attack.
Executes. Could do it. They put it on the board. Shears the fall. Bang! Crucial counter there. Power slam. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh.
Oh, got the knees up. Could be a big turnaround here.
Lands face first. And Carmella still pressing on as this match takes its toll.
Carmella is clawing deep in her arsenal to try and end things.
Carmella with a super kick.
Goes the round one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Cover. She gets a fall here in the deep waters.
Brutal club.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Targeting the arm. This is gotta hurt.
situation soon. Taking him into the cover.
And he scores a fall here.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Power slam. Good night.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Running power slam.
Mella just can't seem to stop this offense.
Carmella's got to slow down this assault.
Strongest flag.
Oh, jelly legs about to stumble head first into danger. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
There's two. And yes, he just got a fall there. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Crank in the head.
Oof! They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
Boom! That puts her on the offensive.
Sure what that was. Oh, pressure point with the DDT.
Slap for the exclamation point.
Not much time left as the seconds continue to tick away.
It's not over, but the score differential on the board is worlds apart. Every trick needs to come out in short order.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. To the gut. Textbook takedown there.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Shoulders down.
He scores a fall deep into this match.
vicious, downright savage club right there.
Uh-oh.
Turns that away. Carmella with a super kick.
She gets the fall. And retaliates with a counter.
Oh, no, 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 no.
A big splash. Will it be? Oh, got the hand under the rope just like that. Referee has to break the count.
Oh, yeah, they are still in this. Scoops them up. Big slam. Carmella's in crisis.
Cover! 2 count. And he captures the fall with that.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! A lot of damage taken on by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
I have no idea how she's still standing. Scoops them up. Big slam. Delivered again. Just end it now. Cover.
2. And here's the fall.
She turns that attack away.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planted them into the canvas.
All the momentum swinging away from Carmella.
Carmella's got to slow down this assault. Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Call him disrespectful, I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid.
Boom! Leg drop.
And there's Carmella able to go on the offensive once again.
Yeah, and Carmella might be coming to grips with how much more she needs to do to end things.
There's 2. And she was able to pull through and score a fall. Gonna be agonizing for the arm. Boom! Kick.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground. Chucked right out of the ring.
mounting. And hammering away.
We've nearly no time to spare now. He connects with a counter. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Big elbow.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first.
And evades the attack.
Face first.
Oh no, eyes on the target.
Carmella with a super kick.
Carmella not decided here.
Shoulders are down. No way. No way.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
And with that, Carmella's dumbfounded, absolutely dumbfounded as to how that didn't end things.
Vicious. Just disrespectful. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
And he's directed into the corner.
Counter, right when it was needed.
Torturous focus on the leg. In the corner.
And gets the win, but at what cost?
Here is your winner.
Truly a hard-fought victory at the end of the grueling Iron Man match. They are going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
Mark my words, Carmella isn't going to take this loss lightly. This match is going to come down to who has the better endurance, who can capitalize on the small opportunities, because there probably won't be many.
I agree, Corey. It's going to be evident in a hurry who's been working on their cardio to build up their stamina.
As the saying goes, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Well, there are no cowards in the WWE, Michael. But you make your point. If you don't have enough gas in the tank, you're definitely not going to win an Iron Man match.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Right to the leg. Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Stops that offense from connecting. Uh-oh, carefully measured.
Big leg drop.
A quick reversal from her.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Not where he wants to be right now. Gonna finish it off with an impact. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
Iron Man matches present a unique challenge for all superstars involved. How does a competitor prepare for it?
I would imagine they study tape. There have been many iconic Iron Man matches, and watching them could give you some insights into how you succeed in this unique situation.
And now thrown back into the ring. Heading to the top rope here. Blast off. Elbow drop. Cover, cover. And they kick out at two.
Somehow, some way.
Them off their feet here.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. Driven down face first.
Bang! What a boot.
Right on the arm.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Running power slam. Oh, no, 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 no.
Got the knees up just in time. Nice running crossbody. Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go over and over and over again. and a slap for the exclamation point.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Ooh, great anticipation.
And a big boot. Oh, man.
This has been a very physical and draining match.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Oh, the headbutt.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Scoops them up. Big slam. Can Electra survive this?
Cover! 2. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope. Out and down.
She wants to take this thing to the outside. What a way to get out of that one. And she quickly turned that around.
DDT.
Oh my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Steering clear there.
Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
He's already feeling the effects.
These will keep you down.
Lopez is just having her way.
Absolutely. Lopez breaking her opponent down.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
STO!
These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
Tossed back into the ring. Knee lift. Just a barrage of offense coming. This could do it! Kicking out before the count.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Camel clutch locked in.
Nice escape.
Slam.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Reverse scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
reverse forearm.
Draped across the middle rope. And down.
What's Lopez thinking here?
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Watch out! Oh no, went big and pays for it.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
Side slam.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. She's ready to take this match to the outside. Oh, did you hear that? Looks like he's coming back in.
Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it.
Shoulder tackle.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of it.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender just for self-preservation. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. And Lopez with the electric shock. Will Elektra put it away here?
2. He kicks out somehow.
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the threat.
Oh, look at the strength here by Elektra.
Lopez all the way up and down with the Electro Bomb. Will Elektra put it away here?
2, 3, no! 2 count.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
And now it's reload time. Time to find out
From the top.
from the top.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Being placed in the corner here.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something special here. What a splash from the middle rope.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Does Lopez have any fight left?
Cover! 2! And he scores the fall there. Calculating the next move here. That should do it right there. And into the cover. Will it
Read him.
Slam. She's in a very tough position. Uh-oh! Things just changed in a big way.
There is no reason for him to be out here. Well, where are they?
Pushing through and keeping herself in this matchup.
You know that Elektra has to be having thoughts of ending things soon. The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight. Ooh, what a nasty headbutt delivered. And what now? Oh.
Stepping on their opponent.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Lands the elbow.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
2 count. Deep into this match, and he's able to get the fall.
Some agility gets her out of dodge. And she's taking another shot above the shoulders.
And Lopez.
Electric shot by Lopez.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. Cover!
Oh, he kicked out.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Boom! Basement drop kick.
Middle rope. Off the mark with that one. Clothesline.
It looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
Has their opponent up and hooked up for a backbreaker.
But wait, there's more.
A second time. Completely destroying their core with those impacts.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Uh-oh. That's a free fall. Oh, no.
Up the fall.
Whoa.
Playing possum. I love it.
She gains the fall.
Impact.
To the sky.
Piercing elbow. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Look at the strength here by Elektra Lopez, all the way up. And down with the Elektra bomb. Will Elektra put it away here?
2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. Caught that and reversed it.
Scoops them up. I do not see this match going on much longer. There's too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
And now we have passed the quarter point of this matchup.
And there's a huge margin on the scoreboard. It has been a dominant start. Leg drop!
And there's more damage mounting on Lopez.
Elektra does not want to be fighting from underneath this late in the game. Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head and face planting them into the canvas.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Legs are hooked. I think we know what's next.
We're going swinging. Yes, really made sure their opponent lost all sense of their surroundings.
Wow.
Delivered into the barricade.
On the outside, look out.
Face first into the barricade. Things not going well for Elektra.
Yeah, Lopez is having trouble fighting back.
Elbow drop. And now gets tossed into the ring. This could do it! And he scores the fall.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
And she really has no answer to any of this offense.
Yeah, she's really being pushed around.
Placing him in the corner.
Elektra Lopez turning up the intimidation factor. can flatten you.
Smart strategy, attack the knee.
Draped across the top rope.
We got a cover. Digging deep for a kick out. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to 3?
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Camel clutch applied. Oh, look at that arc.
That's not the way anyone's body.
Nice escape.
Clothesline. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
So close to the ropes there. Right to the knee. Ripped in the hard way.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Suplex.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
And a kick. And Elektra's pushing through and keeping herself in this matchup.
You know that Elektra has to be having thoughts of ending things soon.
Here we go.
Diving elbow.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Catches the leg.
A string of counters.
Laying out with a power slam.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
What a display of strength here.
Right across the larynx.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Scoops them up. Big slam. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
2 count. He picks up the fall.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Big impact to the back of the neck.
And that's going to keep Electra off balance.
Lopez has had flashes of control, but not on that one.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
And that fall will get added to his score. Uh-oh. Makes the cover. Cover here. Here's the pin. He got it. He got the fall.
Just cranking the head.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Like a brick wall running into you.
And there's more damage mounting on Lopez.
Lopez has had flashes of control, but not on that one.
She had that scouted.
She is going to look to press. Oh, look at the strength here by Electra Lopez all the way up. And down with the Electra bomb. Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
And she picks up a late fall. He connects with a counter.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Aggressive side slam.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
There it is! Reversal! Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard real soon.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Ooh, bullseye! Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. Power slam. Oh no, eyes on the target. Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
And it's enough to earn the fall.
Forearm club.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. And there's more damage mounting on Lopez.
Lopez has had flashes of control, but not on that one.
Scoops them up.
Just a massive slam.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
And he scores the fall. Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. And an answer from her.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. Just driven into the mat. Oh, gets put into the barricade. Able to make a timely escape.
Call him disrespectful, I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Late into the match.
Lands an elbow.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Boot right to the throat. And Elektra is pushing through and keeping herself in this matchup.
You know that Elektra has to be having thoughts of ending things soon.
Lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not.
Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match. Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Oh, my gosh, what impact. We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. Look out!
Missile drop kick.
Cover! Is it enough?
Whips off the pin at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! And that's going to keep Elektra off balance.
Lopez has had flashes of control, but not on that one.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Punishing power slam.
pinfall.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Shoots up their opponent, massive body slam. Now